It's SoCal Bob right here in the house. I'm actually in the car. Alrighty. And I was just noticing that I saw a dear friend of mine do something that I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have done it. And it's not that controversial. There's a lot of people who do things that other people do not want to do, won't do. It's not that big a deal probably. But I'm to that point in my life where I'm like, everything I do, I'd like it to be a statement about the greatest commandment. I like to have all my faith and hope, everything that I am, be about God. Everything that I am be about the kingdom. And not be about putting my faith and hope in anything else. Certainly anything of any permanence. I'm down to 228 today. I was able to fast yesterday, and that was awesome. It was a lot to do. I was hanging up drywall and went to Poly Pavilion and ran up and down the stairs, and I just had a go day till late. And once you get into the zone, it's like, no. I got a giant sausage of cookie. Another person gave me some more cookies. My regular cookie guy, Carrie from Love Bug Cookies, little promo here, Love Bug Cookies, look him up. He gave me a big bag of cookies, and I was really, really, really glad to have the cookies. I love cookies. But at the same time, I knew this is not the time. This is not the time to be eating the cookies. So I went ahead and took them home, and they're in the freezer. They're going to be in the freezer. And I'll freeze each one individually. Then, when time allows, that I will, when it's the right time, then I will go ahead and pull those cookies out of the freezer, microwave for about 30 seconds, and bam, fresh hot cookies that are, this traffic is insane. I mean, it's just like bumper to bumper traffic. I don't know what's happening. I wonder if I'm at a stop sign here. Maybe I can show you real quick. You can just see it's just bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper traffic. I don't know what it is. So, if you're going to get some sort of permanent something on your body, or going to make a permanent decision that is not something you can revoke and take back, well, think about it. Say, am I putting my faith and hope? Well, no, Bob, I'm just, like you wear some fancy clothes there, and you're not making a permanent decision. That's true, but I can always take off my hat, get another hat, put another pair of glasses on, try new cufflinks. I can do something different. It's kind of just, it's fun, and people like it, and I like it, and so. But I'm not making a statement, an eternal statement of my life. I'm not saying, well, I've got, this is joining a secret society or something. I don't really know exactly how to define this, because God is mysterious, and life in the Lord is mysterious. We just don't know. I just had it for me, I thought one of my arguments against getting permanent things done is that the only thing permanent is my relationship with the Father. The only thing permanent is my relationship with the Father. And I have a little trash can over here. Well, this is really, I don't know, it's just like the most amazing thing. I'll show you again. Again, I'm at standstill traffic. This is normally fly through the air, go, 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 and now look, now we're just sitting here, and it's insane, absolutely insane. It's like, what is going on? I mean, everyone's going to Walmart to get the special, it looks like, or something. There's a special cheeseburger with grilled onions and onion rings and mustard. I don't know. It's really, really strange here. But the thing is that I'm going to pick up little Bethany Rosie, and I'm like, I normally just hop in, fly, boom, bam, boom, ready to go. Here we go. Now we're moving. I'm going to do not stop at this light. Do not stop. I don't care if it turns 5 shades of red. I'm not stopping. No, I didn't turn it. It's okay. Now here's the fun part. They redid this boulevard, this live oak, so there's a lane on the right side that nobody knows about. It's a secret lane that nobody knows about. So just fly through here at 45 miles an hour, kind of like the fast track lane, but for Irwindale. The Irwindale fast track. And these people all sit there and they're just like, here I am, I'm going to fly right by, because this is a perfectly legal, wonderful lane. They don't know it's here because they put it in about a year and a half ago. Talk about people being, stubborn. Look at this guy, this big logger truck's right in front of him. He's got pallets upon pallets upon pallets upon pallets. He's got all the pallets in the world. So I'm just going to slip in here in the pallet position. Okay, I saved myself a couple minutes there. You can see all the people I passed. But it's in the lane. It's like crazy. And it's still, I could still be in that lane like that guy just passed me there. But there's no, I feel badly trying to sneak in way up in the front, like in the front first spot. Hey, psst, no, I couldn't do that. But the pallet truck moved. There's no pallet truck. Look, there it is. Look. See, there it is. The giant pallet truck. The giant pallet truck moved over. The Lord opened the waters, and here comes old Bobby boy to fill in. I'll trade you a giant pallet truck for one little XC90. Okay, pal, okay. That's a deal, that's a deal. So, I didn't talk to you all yesterday. I thank the Lord, this person's done a good job. They went through on the yellow, yay. So now I'm first in line here at Live Oak and Arrow. So what do we do with all this information, Bob? You're giving us all this info. You're trying to talk to us, trying to convict us of not depending on. I would say that what we can do is, it's the same old song that we've been singing for a long time. Anywhere in your life where you're depending upon the rich young ruler in the Bible, he was depending upon his riches. And Jesus said, let it all go and depend upon me. Martha was depending upon her work. And he said, let it go and just depend upon me. Mary chose the right thing. Mary was at his feet, just crisscross applesauce, just enjoying the presence of the Lord. And that was the right thing to do. And I don't think that the Lord's telling us to go to the mountains and wear locust clothing and just to sit and drool into our gruel. That's not, it has to be a balance. I think it's the attitude of the heart. The attitude of the heart. Like I could not smoke or drink. I've never been to one of those gentlemen's clubs. I never stopped at the girl on the corner and hey baby. I mean, I just couldn't do these things because I always had a sense that the eternal was more important than the temporal. And that doesn't mean I'm perfect. I mean, I've messed up plenty in my life, but in different ways, and in ways that are unusual, and like freak people out. Like, oh, yeah, you should make a lot of labels, Bob. How many labels you have to make, Bob? I do make a lot of labels, and I date things, and and I wear funny clothing. I've got little things that I like to do, but I try to make sure that nothing that I'm doing is really all this glitter and the hat and the shirt and the cufflinks and the pearls. And I'm saying that I'm free. In my clothing choice, Johnny Cash, he wore all black because he wanted to carry off a little bit of the darkness of the world. So he put black on until everything was great. Well, Jesus said the poor will always be with us. Things are not going to be great until he returns. But by my just kind of, this is a very crude statement, giving the middle finger to everybody who says, nah, you shouldn't be dressing up. Wear some old sweats. Wear a raggedy shirt. Let's see those old crusty shoes. Well, that's your choice. You want to do that? That's your choice. I am deciding to dress as nicely as I can. I like to mix up the colors. I got this top hat that came in, and I'm like, yeah, baby, love the top hat. It's like really tall. Look how it's like Abraham Lincoln puts his paper in here. It's not it's almost a stovetop. No, not the stuffing. The hat that Lincoln wore. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to be about 3 minutes late. Not too bad for all that traffic. So today, go through your life, take an inventory, do a budget check, and see, hey, am I investing, am I spending, am I putting my hope and faith in anything that's more important than God? Julian Lowe, our pastor, he always wanted to have a Rolex watch, a gold Rolex watch. And one time a stranger came up and gave him the gold Rolex watch, $35,000 watch. But Julian was like, I can't wear it anywhere because someone's going to jack me. I can't wear it to church. People are going to go, oh, look at that pastor. Ooh, hey, ooh. So, and then the Lord just told him recently to give away the Rolex watch. So Jesus is more important to Julian than the watch, so he gave the watch away. And he feels as though the Lord's told him that someone else, a stranger, not someone from the church, but a stranger is going to give him another gold Rolex watch. So, yeah, we can enjoy things, but we don't have our hope and faith in them. We're willing to let them go if we need to. And oftentimes, I just dress in my regular work clothes. I don't have any fancy smancy anything. I'm just dressed in old, raggedy work clothes. So it's not like I have to have these on. I can dress down anytime I want. But when I want to, I'm free to dress up also. So take that, use the old saying, put that in your pipe and smoke it. I don't think you have to smoke, and I hope you don't have a pipe. But my dad had a pipe when I was a kid. Back in the 60s, it was considered real cool. I never thought it was cool. I thought the Lord was cool. How about you? Love you. Hugs, love, grace, mercy, kindness. That's what's cool. Put yourself in those positions. Serve somebody. I said hi to the janitors at Poly Pavilion yesterday. They were sitting in the corner, back on the side. I was like, hey, and they high five, so they know Bob. And I thought, yeah, they clean the toilets, they pick up the poop, they do all the stuff, And they deserve to be celebrated just as much as the $1 million basketball player, or the kid that's getting the money for playing basketball. Everyone is important. John 1:9, the light that gives light to everyone. Let's go. Let's be light.